Good morning. This little vlog bit is gonna be you and me spending time in a quiet house, sans boys. And right now, actually Ryan's at work. He's not gonna leave with the boys until after 11, but the boys are both sleeping. I'm gonna wake up Finn here in 9 minutes. But in the meantime, I'm straightening up my room a little bit. Also, I cleaned this carpet and this is a reoccurring stain. Like, what is that? It's like it's coming from the bottom up. I don't know what to do about it. It's been here since we moved in. But anyways, I am going to finish straightening up my room. I started some laundry. I'm gonna finish straightening up my room and then wake up Finley so he can be up and about. And then I actually need to go fill up my car with gas because the boys are going to take my car. I'm going to stop at the ATM to get some money for a wedding card. I need to go to the store and pick out a wedding card, and then I can go get Ella. So I'm going to finish straightening up this room so it's ready for Ella and me, because we're going to do a lot of like low-key things, slow living this weekend. I'm so excited that I'm going to be responsible for just a dog. Just myself and a dog. Anyways, I'll show you guys this room and what I can do in about 7 minutes. All right, it's looking better, at least in Ella's territory. I put all of her toys in this basket, and yes, I have Rosie, but these are Ella's toys because Rosie just wants treats. We got her bed ready for her, and I got the floor vacuumed, so I don't have to worry about doing that. I got all the clothes put away. Well, put away. They're in the rooms that they need to be in to get put away. I need to make my bed, but I'm just not going to worry about it right now because I'm not going to put her up on here. I don't want her jumping up and down. And I still need to clean off my tables, clean off the fireplace area. I need to wipe down my shelves up here. And I need to clean off the top of my dresser because it's just gotten junky, but we're going to leave now to go do the chores I said I needed to do. Oh, and Finley's up, and I've got him a station here. He made me a Mother's Day card that was so sweet. Looks like this, and he wanted to do something similar for his dad. So we're doing a coffee cup for him to color in. I doodled out these candies that he's going to color in, and then he has a template to fill in. I told him, don't worry about cutting it when you're gone with your dad. I will do that. And then he's got a card here to write something on. So that's Finley's little activity this morning. It's so funny because Ella is my baby. And I know this because when I got home, I was like, I miss her. Her chaos. Because when I come in the door, she's like nipping at me, not in like a bad way, but like in an excited way, like, I'm gonna eat you, I'm so excited you're here. And she's running around and she wants to play, and my husband just looked at me like, I'm all right without that. But anyways, make a blankie for her to lay on as we get her home. Okay, stop number 1 is going to be the local grocery store, and we're going to grab the card to say congratulations for getting married. I will say Jordan is my sister-in-law's like stepson, be your stepson. But there's just something about that boy that I've always just adored. I don't know if it's like his light freckles, I don't know if it's his cheeks, but I'm so happy that he found love and that he's starting a little story, you know, officially. So I'm really sad that I'm not going to be there. It was one of those things I was so overwhelmed because the other appointment date they had, it was an issue for another event, and with her already starting to bleed, I was like overwhelmed, and I'm like, I just need to get it done because when she's bleeding, I'm like constantly cleaning blankets, and that was the day. And I was like, I feel so bad because I want to move it. I want to be present, absolutely. And I haven't seen his mama in forever, and I miss her. and I always love seeing his sister Sally. Anyways, I'm like excited for the weekend because Ella got fixed. I get a house to myself, but like timing of it is just unfortunate. Is the way to put it. Like, it is. I would absolutely want to be present for this event. I feel like I'm missing out. I'm getting some FOMO over it, but I'm just trying to focus on what I can control, and it's not that situation. And I'm certainly not going to bring a healing dog with me to the beach, so it is what it is. The vet gets so stinking booked up over here because we have so many people. Like, getting in and out for appointments is a bitch, you know? So, anyways, we're gonna get the card and see what I find. America. Okay, that store is expensive sometimes, but the card I got was $5. It's fine. It's a Hallmark card, but it gives small town vibes, and I love that. There's a lady in there that's been out, and I can't remember why she was out. I knew she had like a health procedure and she's going to be out for several weeks, so I haven't seen her in there, and she's back, and I was like, welcome back, and your hair grew, because like she wears her hair really short, and it's like here. She's like, yeah, and then she was telling me how there was a customer waiting there with a card saying welcome back, and she said she had all of these gifts, and I was like, that's why I come to this store. It's like the workers here have been here forever, and they're all so sweet, and they have their personalities, and I just love that. It makes me for just a minute feel like I'm in a neighborhood that cares, you know? And I am in a neighborhood that cares, but sometimes it just gets blurry with politics, news, events, but it is a neighborhood that cares. And anyways, I'll read the card to you guys once I get to a stopping point. Maybe if there's, when I'm getting gas, I can read it to you guys because it's cute. I just decided while I'm sitting here at the gas station, I'm gonna run the car through the car wash, because I just have this thing where I feel like if you have a clean car before a trip of any sort, it is good luck. So yeah, I didn't really clean the inside of my car, but it's not terrible. I just need to take out like my gym stuff and like floating papers out of here. But this is the card I picked out. Since we are there for Jordan, I didn't go girly, but it says forever. And then it says, may you always see the best in yourselves reflected in each other's eyes, and may your love story never end. Congratulations. I love that because I had already thought about what I want to put in the card, and I really want to speak to the fact that this is just a new chapter for them, and that they're going to change a lot from today in the future, but my hope is that as they change, they find new ways to love each other, and that I think really is part of Ryan and I's success. Is we are not the same people that we were when we first started dating, and there's some discomfort in a little bit of that, but at the same time I feel closer and more connected with him because we have embraced each other's changes. So anyways, that's what I want to write in there. Short and sweet though. I don't want to get too wordy. Okay, we're gonna go through a car wash, and then we got to go to the ATM. at the ATM. I'm supposed to get Ella in 6 minutes. I'll be a couple minutes late, but that's okay. That is okay. Where did I put my card? Oh my gosh. Leave it to me to misplace my card. Please. Okay, all the monies is here. Put it in the envelope so we don't lose that. And we're gonna put our debit card back in the correct slot of my wallet so I don't lose my mind. Oh, shut up. The ATM says temporarily out of service. The Lord is with me. The Lord is with me. Girl, you got the last ATM withdrawal of the weekend. Oh my gosh, I'm so blessed. That's wild. I've never seen an ATM machine just crash after I've used it. I've seen it like coming up on it and using it. I feel so bad. That car behind me wanted some cash and now they're denied. They said, oh yeah, I took it all. Anyways, okay, we're gonna go get Ella. She's ready to be picked up in 3 minutes and it's probably gonna take about 6 to get to her. This girl's on my heels, huh? You're on my heels, aren't ya? Relieved to be home? Yeah. Sweet girl. Bless you. You want to come up here? Okay, hold on. Is it just us now, ladies? Is it just us? Oh my gosh, ladies' night. You got stuff on you, girl. You got stuff on you. It's ladies' night. Ella's like, I feel like poop. Huh, poor girl. The guys left and I've been laying in bed eating snacks and let Ella rest for about an hour. And now I'm up again because I can't just keep laying in bed because I will hurt. For those of you that can do that. But if I literally sit or lay for more than a couple of hours in a day, I will ache so bad. So I'm like, okay, my kitchen's a mess. So we're gonna, I'm not gonna say a disaster, but a mess. It's not too bad actually. I'm gonna clean it in here and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like I should start editing my YouTube videos, but my brain hasn't like settled with that yet. Ella's just pacing all over the house. She's like, I don't know what to do. I can't lay down. I can't sit. Poor thing. Jacqueline, if you're watching this, I just want you to know your randomness brings me joy because I was in here cleaning and I heard your laugh in the other room, so I'm just playing videos. Here's the thing. Sometimes I'm sitting in front of them watching them and sometimes they're just playing. And then I get myself confused and I'm like, wait, did I watch this one or did I not? Or was I just playing? Anyways, I'm in here and I heard your laugh and I go into my bedroom and you're watching the astronauts get selected and you have so much joy over this and that brings me joy because I have zero interest and the only thing that I honestly love about all of that is the fact that it brings you joy. Seriously. Seriously. That then brings me joy. Period. You're the only girly I know. The only actual like human I know that's into the astronauts and I just love that so much. Do you, girl. Make astronauts cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do for dinner tonight. I've been kind of snacking all day. I've had potato chips. I've had Nutty Buddy thingies. I've eaten, right before the boys left, Brody was making burgers for everybody and I didn't want a whole burger. I thought I did, but Finley was only able to eat half of his, so I ate the other half of his. And it was the perfect size for me. Oh, also, this is the second one of these we purchased. The other night, Ryan was gonna prepare it for me, like clean it and prepare it, and he knocked it over. And I was not mad about it because I literally feel like we're gonna buy multiple of these in our lifetime. I mean, it's a glass vase essentially in our house, and it's gonna break a lot. I should show you guys how my tomato plants are doing. Next time I take Ella out, I'll take you guys with me so you can see, because I'm getting tomatoes on them, and that's exciting. Usually my plants start in the summer and I feel like really take off into the summer, and then I've got lots of tomatoes. So the fact that I already see so many tomatoes on the plant and that they're starting to shoot up is making me excited. It's the only plant I'm into growing right now, honestly, because I feel like tomatoes are easy for me to share, to eat. Like, if you guys have never done fried eggs with tomato, you're missing out, especially if they're fresh tomatoes. I think that combination just tastes so stinking good. I need to get new, they're like a salad bowl, pasta bowl, but I chipped them, like this one's chipped a while ago, and I just need to replace them, but I really want to stick with my new style of like retro dishes. But the bowls I keep coming across are like really small, and I'm like, what did you guys even put in these things? Anyways, haven't found them yet. It'll be interesting to see how messy I am by myself. Like, I'm not going to necessarily try and pick up after myself and convince myself that I would be clean if I were all by myself. I'm just curious, if I put in the work of cleaning up, like, how do I do when there's not other people I'm thinking about in the house? Does my brain clear up and am I magically a clean person? I'm thinking not. I think that I'm just messy inheritively. I think I'm just a messy person. In general, it's not in my box of skills, my superpower abilities. I will clean up an area that's shared, or I will clean up an area that others may be in, like the guys leaving, I made sure my car was clean, or when I leave the office on a Friday, I make sure to clean my desk off and make it look good, so that way when I come in on Monday, it's like fresh start. But you better believe it gets crazy every week. Oh, I thought maybe I was getting a text from the guys, but I'm not. I hope that his family knows I wasn't coming, because I don't want that to be a surprise. Anyways, I'm going to finish cleaning this room. I just wanted to share that I enjoy Jacqueline's joys. They bring me joy. Is Ella being a good girl? Yeah? Did mommy just give you a pain pill? I did. Yeah. Chonky girl dinner number 1 is going to be dumplings and ramen made at home. Ooh, yeah. What the heck? I was going to talk a little bit about this game, you guys. So, that Dreamlight Valley is the Disney game, and I've been going through all of these different quests. Can I get closer? Yes. Like currently active quests I have are to get together these different materials so that way the park can be decorated. I've got this one I've been working on. It says follow the forgotten There's a dark portal near the elephant graveyard. That's the thing I just saw. I'm decorating the Glade of Trust. I've already put 3 pieces of furniture. I have 7 more to do. I'm decorating the beach. I put 5 things down. I need to put another 5 down. This is where I created a boutique for Daisy, and now it's telling me to create a special thing for a mannequin. I just haven't figured out how to do it yet. And then this quest just unlocked, and I'm not quite sure what it's gonna be. But you, at the top, you have different percentages on things. So like I've made 18% of the meals. I found 75% of the gems, 66% of the ingredients in the game. I've restored 13% memories. You can get an idea. And then this is the map. So I just unlocked this area today. You do that by doing missions and getting these little like, I don't know, sparkly things that are like currency in this game. But you start out with the plaza and the peaceful meadow. All the little Mickey Mouse houses I've pretty much built. This is the Glade of Trust. I just actually found Ariel like, I don't know, 15 minutes ago. So she's wandering around. And then, yeah, this is the Dazzle Beach. The area that's still locked, it's going to take me a while before I can unlock it, is this Frosted Heights. So I have no idea what that's like. And then the Forgotten Lands is also locked. But yeah. So if you're like, Rena, where have you been? I've been working, being a mom and wife, and playing this game, and I'm addicted. So it's great though, because it's helping me hang out with her, and she's done pretty good today. I needed to get up off the couch, so I went and picked up dog poop, and there was a lot out there, and she was just hanging out with me while we were out there. But I think I might end up falling asleep early tonight because I was laying around. It's kind of making me tired, but we'll see. It's about 7 o'clock, and yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what I've been doing because this is it. Good morning. I woke up to Finley calling me at 9:40 something. And I could see my husband was checking the cameras inside the house to see if I was okay. At least I think it was him. I was zonked out. I was up probably until like midnight, and then I was awake several times because Ella would move around, and I'd like wake up to see did she need to go out, and then I took her out at like 4 something this morning to go potty, and yeah, she was just kind of like up in bed since then, so I slept in, but really I got very little sleep. So anyways, I'm making coffee for myself this morning. It's so quiet in the house. I love it. I don't feel like I need to be quiet. So that's the part that I think I'm really noticing with vlogging. Not that it matters that my family hears me vlogging, but like, I don't want to distract them. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. Anyways, this morning I am cutting up my spaghetti squash. Of all things, I'm gonna roast it for an hour, and then I don't know, I'm gonna try and eat it with some sort of breakfast because I've had this on my counter for like a month now and I need to eat it. I can't remember why I bought it, but I didn't have enough time to roast it and use it at that time is what happened. So I have time today to use this, so we're gonna do that. I thought I had bacon, but I must have cooked it up because I was thinking, oh, I could do like the carbonara pasta with bacon and egg and all of that, and there was a recipe I found, but then I looked in my fridge, I'm like, oh, I don't have bacon. Now hear me out, I have hot dogs, so I'm like, could I do that? I like hot dogs and eggs for breakfast, and yeah, I do. I like a good pan-fried hot dog and egg. I'm not a Philippine. I was gonna say Philippian. Just stop talking, Raina. Stop. I need to drink some water first, take my pills because I will forget if I don't do that, and just kind of wake up because I need to wake up. Ooh, that's right, about cut up melon I can eat this morning. My kidneys are a little bit sensitive and I think I just didn't drink enough water yesterday, so we're gonna drink our water first and see how I'm feeling before I pour that coffee I just made. Give them a good rinse cycle, you know? What's up, Rosie girl? So I was hanging in the kitchen, hoping for a snack. Yeah, is that the way to your heart, girl? Yeah. Well, I was gonna edit, but apparently at some point in time, one of the kids unplugged this. So it's done. I really do think some bacon would have sent this over, but you know, it's fine. Tomato. Yep. This is a fresher dish I needed in my life. This is one of my free magazines I got, and when I say free, my grocery store will give me dollars off grocery trips, and sometimes I utilize it to get myself a free magazine. So I got this one, and I am currently reading about, how would I put it? Kind of like how you put attention into things and like when it's a benefit and when it's not. So like they've broken down narrow attention, diffused attention, objective attention, and immersive attention. And in each one it says how to increase your ability to lose yourself, how to increase your ability to stand back, how to increase your ability to widen your gaze, how to increase your ability to focus. It has all these different tips because everybody's different, and I don't know. These are really nice. I want to increase my ability to lose myself. I feel like it's really hard for me to get fully into something and lose myself into it because my brain is so busy. So I haven't read this one yet, but I feel like I'm pretty good with diffused attention. My ability to focus off and on, and my ability to stand back is good. I'm good with diffuse and objective. I need to work on my immersive and my narrow. I've been puttering around the house and got toilets cleaned and mirrors washed, and I've got my oven on self-cleaning mode. And this is one of the things I've been wanting to take care of, and I got a frame for it. Brody made this in freshman art class, and it's pretty significant, as you can tell, and we don't get a lot of art from that kid. So obviously we think this is amazing and want it up on our wall. I went to Amazon and got a frame that should fit it, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it framed. So it told me that this specific frame has protective film on both sides. Okay, you guys ready? Oh! I gotta go look in this mirror. It's awesome. It looks so stinking good in this frame. I was so like, do I do a black frame, a white frame, a wooden frame? I think black was the right choice. I'm just really not thriving with vlogging. And I don't know what it is. It's just, I think about it for a second, like I should go pick up the camera or phone. But like the phone is in another room and I don't want to stop doing what I'm doing. So we're now on Monday. For a second, I put Ella into her bodysuit, and basically immediately she was so excited she ran back into the IV, and that is where our cat goes poop. I was trying to get her to come out of there, and I saw her worming her way through there, and she came out smelling disgusting. So her little bodysuit is in the washer. Excuse you. And I need to wash her face because her face stinks. But anyways, she's back in her donut of shame. Yesterday was Father's Day, so pretty much just hung out. I made Ryan what he asked for dinner, which was like a Cheddar Bay biscuit casserole. And then I decided to make him dessert, so I made him a German chocolate cake, and that was yummy. I've really just been lazy today, and I've been waiting for a phone call. So my sister, if you don't know, is a detective, and she does a lot of training, and I'm supposed to be getting a phone call from, I believe, a detective in training. I think she called him one of her negotiators there. But I have a whole like plot line. I am Janice and I'm worried about my son Daniel. Anyways, I have some random facts about him, and they're gonna interview me essentially over the phone. So they're just doing like a practice run. I can't even hold up the phone. My arm's tired, and I think it's from video gaming so much. Literally not a lot's happening though. I started painting a rock to make it look like a turtle head. I've been keeping the kitchen clean. I'm obsessed with watching something called First Dates on YouTube, and it's like in England or something, London, I don't know, but they have English accents, and it's literally about people meeting for a first date, and it's videoed, and it's really cute. So I've been watching that, and then I started watching Little Singles, which is little people that are singles and the drama involved with that. Yeah, I'm just being a total slug. But it helps for me to be sitting because then she sits, and I'm really trying to make sure she heals well. So yeah, I took a bath this morning. I'm clean and just hanging out. I started editing some videos and I will keep working on them, but I'm a little bit nervous about, there's a fly in the house. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm waiting for this phone call, and I don't want to be uploading something and be in the middle of it when they call, because I think I have to disconnect my phone from the computer to do that. I wonder if you guys can hear me. Hopefully you can. So yeah, that's what's been going on. I suck at this vlogging thing. Do you see the fly? Oh my gosh. There's a fly. I have to leave the back door open so she can get in and out, and that means we're getting flies in the house. Good morning. I'm gonna do really good about vlogging the day today. It's 8:28. I woke up at 5:30 and made coffee. I have been up watching people do antique sales on Whatnot. I haven't purchased anything because I honestly haven't sat down to do our budget for the month. And I don't know where we're at, but I do know that we spent a lot of money on Ella, and we spent $200 towards a wedding, and we spent extra money on something. Anyways, I just don't need to buy anything right now. So I'm rolling it in, and oh yeah, I spent some money to ship a package to Britt. And I want to get my nails done this weekend. So all those things, I'm like, no, but I like to watch them, especially when I find resellers that do things from the 70s, like all the mushrooms and the frogs and the owls, and you know, one day I will buy some stuff, but not today. And then I started going through photo albums, and I'm putting together, well, I have a box of loose photos, and several months ago I separated them in Ziplocs by like categories. So I have like nieces and nephews in one, extended family in another one, animals in another, you know, so that way when I put them into albums on my bookshelf, they have a theme when you're looking through them, because I'm a theme girl. So this morning I put together the nieces and nephews one, and I have a book of just my parents, so mom, dad, and my stepdad. And then I just grabbed the extended family little Ziploc. I'm gonna do that one next, but I got hungry and I really wanna make some foods. So I got a big old mama jamma of buttermilk, because they didn't have a small thing of buttermilk. They were all out. So I told myself when I purchased this big thing that I was gonna use it. So this morning I wanna make buttermilk waffles. I have a recipe on my phone I'm going to follow, but I will try and share with you guys as I'm going, so I can tell you guys if it's any good. And then I was also thinking tonight, I'm making Salisbury meatballs in the crock pot with some mashed taters, and I was like, what if I make buttermilk biscuits with that? So I'm not committing 100% to the biscuits, because for whatever reason in my brain that's like giving me a little bit of angst. Red things do that to me, but I might do it. Anyways, I need to find my waffle iron, and I don't know. Okay, it is back here. I used to keep all my equipment out in the garage, but I moved this one into my cabinet behind my toaster, and I was like, where did I put it? But it's just a good old circular waffle iron. It looks like I need to wipe it down, but yeah, let's make some waffles. I'm talking too much. I just read down the ingredients so I can bring everything in here. Oh, why do I have you guys cockeyed? There we go. I was just reading through the ingredients to make sure I had everything in here, and it needs 3 room temperature eggs. So I guess we'll let these sit in the room in like a towel or something for half an hour. I'm hungry, but it's good for me to be a little hungry sometimes, you know? I don't need to immediately feed myself, but I do that all the time. Okay, we're just gonna tuck away these eggs in a little blankie and leave them here for half an hour, and then I'll see if they're closer to room temperature. I hate that. I hate it when an ingredient sneaks up on you. It's not like you can make room temperature eggs. At least I don't know how to. Alrighty. See you guys like in the next clip, but for me it's gonna be forever.
I think that's the plan. It's a little gloomy.
I was gonna sit and watch some YouTube and put some photos in a photo album, but this girl, she's like, you know, I just need to lay over you. Yeah. I just need to lay over you, ma.
Sandals as per usual, my Abercrombie.
Like, I can't.
This was a deep pop shirt that I put.
She's a literal baby.
Hopefully I don't completely pin it out. I probably will.
A literal baby.
With the hair.
Yep, that's a Santa Claus bellow. Brody was cleaning out his, sorry, the show's kind of loud. Brody was cleaning out his, I don't know where my remote is. Do I have ADHD? Anyways, he was cleaning out his stuffed animal net. He wanted to get rid of it out of his room, and there was a Christmas pillow in there. So he gave that to me because that's putting it away.
Yeah, kind of. Maybe. A couple months ago, just found some really good stuff in my bamboo.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's been an hour and these eggs still feel cold. Earlier I tried to video this and I said still feel cold. Anyways, for measurements on this recipe, I jotted them down. It's 2 cups of flour, half teaspoon baking soda, and I like this recipe because it tells you what the ingredients do, at least some of them. The baking soda is going to lift and brown. 1 teaspoon of salt to balance the flavor, 1 teaspoon of baking powder for the airy texture, 1 tablespoon of sugar for slight sweetness, 3 tablespoons of melted butter, 3 large room temperature eggs. We're gonna do what we can here. And then 2 cups of buttermilk warmed slightly. So y'all know what's in this recipe if it turns out good, which I'm sure it will. It's freaking waffles. Show you guys this cutie pie apron I found. It's got a chicken on it and it was at Goodwill. I have quite the apron collection I've started, and this one is hands down a favorite. It's just everything. I can't. Okay. Finn's gonna be stoked when he wakes up. Okay, we've sat down. I'm gonna give it a go and see how these homemade waffles are. I can tell you they are super fluffy. Pretty good. Trying to think if I would change anything. Maybe add a little vanilla. These ones would be really, really good with like, what would you say? Like a strawberry compote or some sort of berry compote over it. I feel like they would be perfect for that. But they're really good. I'd make this recipe again. What do you think, Finn? It's good. Alrighty, I'm gonna set you guys on a charger for a half an hour because I didn't charge my phone last night, so it's a little low. And while that half an hour zooms by, I'm gonna be working on putting family pictures into photo albums. My goal is to get my fireplace area cleared off, and that's only gonna happen if I start putting pictures into books like I intended to many months ago. I was able to put my yearbooks on my shelf, so those are up there. It's starting to look a little cluttered and crazy. I also need to put the oil and the wicks that I got for those all together and get rid of that off the top of my shelf because it just looks junky. But yeah, this is full of pictures in bags and like random big pieces I need to figure out what to do with. These are out of my old planner. I thought they would be really cool, cut down and framed in my office. I just really like the dark floral art on them. And I feel like it would go really well in what my office currently looks like. So yeah, I need to get some frames for these babies. And that's gonna be a future Goodwill hunting thing. Aren't these beautiful? I absolutely can't throw these away. Like, I'm sorry. These are gorgeous. That's why I got the planner. Anyways, sidetracked. That's a Goodwill project. When I do that, I'll try and remember to share it with you guys. Maybe I'll do that later. Who knows? But what I do know is you guys need to charge, so I'll put you in the corner. Alrighty, I'm gonna throw my Salisbury steak meatballs in a slow cooker. But I picked out these Angus beef meatballs because all the other frozen meatballs were like a mix of chicken, pork, and beef. And anytime I make Salisbury steaks, it's with all beef. So I leaned into this. This was more expensive. This was $10 a pack. And there was only 28 meatballs. And I needed like a 24-ounce thing of meatballs. And these were only 14 each. So I ended up just splurging and getting more beef because I want it to taste right. But you put a pack of brown gravy in it, a pack of onion soup mix, 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 1 tablespoon of W sauce, 2 cups of beef broth, and 2 cups of cold water. But you let it slow cook for like 6 hours, and then you'll thicken it with some cornstarch, and it'll be ready to go over some taters. It's been so dry. Our yard is dying, but Ryan just set up the sprinkler systems again, so it'll start getting green here in the next few weeks. You got grass in your mouth, little lady. You know that? You got some grass. What are you doing, Rose? Rosie. Rosie. Hi. Hi, sweet girl. Sweetest baby. Oh, she's so sweet. She needs a bath and a haircut, huh? Oh, that's another bill coming up. That's another one. I'm going to show you guys the side table, and never mind the fact that my husband is using it as an additional tabletop here in the garage. See? But look at how cute this is. I got it for $30. It's got sweet little scalloping on the bottom, and I didn't see any imperfections with that. And then the drawers are good and sturdy. Just easily slide in. Big drawers, little drawers. I want to have this be our new entryway table, and be able to store, I was thinking candles, stuff like that. That, like Scentsies, Airwick things, instead of how I'm storing them, so that way they're easy to find. And maybe even make one of these like our winter gloves, you know, hats, so that way we have them stored in a centralized place that makes sense. But I want to sand this down because I'm pretty sure this wood is what's underneath it all, and then I can decide if I'm going to stain it, which I'm sure I will. It's really sweet. I wish I kind of could keep the green like rustic look of it, but it's gonna clash with my husband's blazer room so hard, so we're not gonna do that. But I really like it. I think what I want to do, because I'm trying to lean into what I want to do, is straighten that up over there a bit and work on that sign and charge the phone, because I didn't charge it for very long. Hi, Ella. You gonna come sit with me again? I just realized I'm still wearing my apron. What are you doing? Just gonna come up here and be close to me? Oh, we're being nosy. You just trying to get up there real quick? You're gonna fall behind the couch. That would be unfortunate. You would really get stuck. I cannot even imagine. She would just be wedged in there, you guys. It's not a good idea. Okay. We're just gonna check it out first, Mom. Oh, brother. Anyways, charge my phone, sit back here, play some videos on my TV and see if I can make a sign so then I can hang it up, and that will be like one of those little things of like I want to do, I don't have time to do. I have time to do. I should do it. That a girl. She just smushed a bug with her nose on the window. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. And I'm going to start working on this so I actually do it, because I will say I think I want to do something and then I get distracted and then I don't do it. So that's what we're gonna do. I did it! Reina's Crafty Corner. And I found some buttons in our craft closet that I was holding on to, and little, I don't know what you call these, but these were attached to zippers of Ipsy bags, and I thought they were too cute when I got rid of the Ipsy bags, so I took these off the zippers. But now they're attached to this little daisy, a little starfish, a little orange, and then I had random buttons in my craft closet. So, oh, and this was attached to a card I got on my birthday, and I was like, that's cute. Like, I don't want to throw that away. I want to use it somehow, some way. It's a little butterfly charm. That's what they're called. So I'm gonna hang that up here once the glue is done drying. It's drying, but I love it and I'm glad I did it. You know what's kind of lame is when I packed Brit's Thriftmas in July box, I had a stack of random paper bits, and I even like put some washi tape samples together for her because I know that she does artsy things, and I was like, you know, all these ones I picked out reminded me of her, and I was like, she could use these in her Bible, she could use these in her junk journal, she could do whatever the heck she wants with them. And I have them still because I taped up the box and then turned around and looked on my craft table, and I was like, dang it! So one day she's gonna get a random stuffed envelope from me. What am I gonna do now? I think I'm gonna go make my bed, and it is almost 2 o'clock. I'm not hungry yet. I did have a little bowl of cherries that I was snacking on while I was crafting. I didn't really clean my craft station up, but I did organize some things. Part of me is like, girl, what are you doing? Finish what you started. But also, my brain's done in this corner, okay? I did a sign, and I am proud of it. I wonder how long it'll be before I put a nail on the wall and hang it up. We're gonna say we're gonna do that today. When the glue dries, we're gonna do that today. We're gonna be so proud of ourselves. Yeah. Yes, we are. Another thing I should do is every week at work, I have my planner and I put fun stickers and highlighting. I mean, I've been doing it now for months. It's so fun. And I should set up my week, even though I was at home the first 3 days of it. I should set it up. Besides, it will be nice to look back and see what I did, you know? Oh no, you guys. What is today? I left myself 1, 2, 3, 4. I left myself 4 days to do 15 one-on-ones. I haven't looked at a calendar to acknowledge what I did. Technically, though, I've met with the 3 newest girls because we did our like check-in being brand new in the second day. I just didn't have them sign anything, but whoops. I know I've shared this before. I'm really terrible at scheduling my check-ins. So that's on my brain. That's cool. And anything else? No, I don't think so. Future July 5th, Raina. The next series of videos goes into a whole nother day. It's July 5th, you little firecracker makers. You're a day late. I always hear firecrackers for like the following week. And my forehead right now, like, I don't know what happened. I know that there's a couple like this right here is a bug bite from last night, but I have these like patches. Anyways, don't look at it. Stay over here. I'm editing this video. It's long. It's dang near an hour now. So I'm just gonna call it good. I didn't show you guys the tomatoes yet, and I still haven't even trimmed them. I haven't hung the picture yet. I made a little note with the picture of the art thing I made. And it's 5:43 on a Sunday, and I need to still get dinner for my family. So this is the end. I have maybe 1 or 2 videos coming up after this one, and I don't know if I'm ever gonna get like real current. Actually, I see some kind of current videos. We're getting there. Thank you guys for hanging out on another vlog. I always appreciate interacting with you guys, and until next time, take care, love always. Bye.